Hey guys, Scott Dispel here, dispelmusic.com. Today I'm going to talk about the hero's journey and the storyline behind our first album lore. So stick around. Hey guys, Scott Dispel here, dispelmusic.com. So today I wanted to get into a few things. And first and foremost, we want to wish all of you, our friends, our families, our fans, our tribe, collectively, it's one big tribe that's on this musical journey with us. And we want to wish you all a very happy and safe New Year's Eve. We're plowing forward into 2021, and we've got a favorable Jupiter and Saturn conjunction, so hopefully that's good things that are going to materialize from that. So welcome. Today I'm Scott Dispel, dispelmusic.com. If you like anything Gothic or medieval, Gothic rock, Gothic metal, if you like Darkwave goth, if you like fantasy gaming, if you really look forward to running through the woods brandishing an axe like a Viking, then you're in the right spot. Those are the things we love, and that's what we write our music about. So today, we wanted to wish you a happy New Year's Eve. And also, we just reached 3,000 likes on our Facebook page. So that was a number I was really shooting for, and I can remember back in the day when I first started the page and we had like 19 likes, and now we've gotten up to 3,000, and a lot of the people on our page interact with my posts, and we've got a cool community going there. So if you haven't already, please go to our Facebook page, Dispel Music, and join in the community. Hit the like button, and the first post there's a picture. You can put a picture of yourself, let us know where you're from, because like I said, we're trying to build a community and we're trying to build a tribe here, because we're on a musical quest. We're not just doing music, but we're really trying to express our love of the wisdom of the ancients through our music. And I think that seems to be resonating with a lot of people. You know, those lost virtues of courage and honor and inner strength and intuition. And so that's what we stand for. So we're on the verge of releasing our second album. It's going to be called Inferno. However, we're a few months away. We're plugging away at it. I'm currently in the studio mixing down, doing the producing. This is going to be self-produced, which is a big undertaking. I wish we had some phenomenal producer, but due to COVID, we are absolutely broke. So we're going to self-produce it, and we're going to put attention into detail and make sure it's worthy of Dante Alighieri, who inspired the album Dante's Inferno. So that's where we're at. If you would like to support us, our first album, Lore, is available on CD and download. It's featuring awesome artwork by Scott Wizard Fool Stearns. It's incredibly detailed. So if you're like me and old school and you like to hold something physical, I always love listening to like new bands and new albums. And while I'm listening to it, I look at the album cover and kind of see how it relates to the music. And this definitely does. So that's what I wanted to talk about today, is our first album, Lore. And I thought it would be a really good segue into Inferno. So what I thought would be cool, and you guys can let me know if you like this idea in the comments below. And if you haven't already, please hit like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, because all that helps incredibly with YouTube's algorithms and also with the Facebook. So if you like our Facebook page, that gets our content in front of more people, and we want to share the gift of music. So I thought I would do perhaps a series of videos, one a week, going over each song on the album to give you kind of the insight behind it, kind of our thought process, what inspired it, and then that would lead into our upcoming album, Inferno, and then I could do a video of each song on the Inferno album. So I thought this might be a good segue and a way to really share some of the inspiration behind the music. So with that being said, the Lore album was inspired by the hero's journey. And the hero's journey was brought to popularity by a lecturer and author named Joseph Campbell, a brilliant guy. And what he did is he looked at ancient literature and he found a common theme, which is called the monomyth, and that is the hero's journey. So there's a common theme, and if you go all the way back to like early Greek, and if you love history as much as we do, you certainly want to pick up Apollodorus. And what Apollodorus did is he put together all the old Greek mythologies into three books, and you get the Apollodorus one. It has all three books in it, so it goes over Hercules or Heracles, however you want to pronounce it, and Perseus and Odysseus and the Odyssey. And what he found, Joseph Campbell found, was there's a common theme, and it's the hero's journey. So he broke it down onto the different stages of the hero's journey. And what's interesting is that hero's journey is almost like an archetype for us in our lives and challenges that arise in front of us. And you can take this as far back as the Sumerians with the Epic of Gilgamesh. There's the Viking sagas called the Skaldic sagas. So it's all about heroes facing challenges, stepping into the unknown, and returning as a hero, victorious, and learning things that your soul needed to grow. So I don't know if we have any Dune fans out there, but one of my favorite lines from the movie, this is the David Lynch movie version of it, is the head of House Atreides says, "The sleeper must awaken." And I think that's a great way to state the hero's journey. The sleeper must awaken. What's sleeping inside of you? What's your potential? So you can clearly see our music has a lot of inspiration behind it. We're really trying to push out a message, and we're really trying to get people to, again, achieve and push forward, because it's up to you to do that. So on Hero's Journey, our first song is called Spiritual Warrior, in parentheses, the hero. So the idea is we wanted to introduce the hero at the beginning of the album. Now the hero is you, or it's me, or it's Ravensea, or it's Sean, or it's our sound man, or it's your mailman, whatever the case is, or mail woman. There's a hero inside of all of us, and there's going to be times in your life where you're going to be called to step into that role. And the stages of the hero's journey, to put it simply, is there is the initiation, the return, the departure, the initiation, the return. So that's the simplistic way of looking at it, but the departure is where the hero, you, leaves the ordinary world. So what do we mean by that? So that's like you're in your day-to-day existence, you're doing the best you can to survive. Maybe your existence is kind of mediocre. Maybe something's missing. Maybe something's lacking. Maybe it's not. Maybe you're on your hero's journey, and for all of you who are doing that, awesome. But basically the initiation is, or the departure is, it's time to leave the ordinary world. Things have gotten stagnant. You're lacking something. Something's missing. And a lot of times people look for that outside happiness, when it's really inside. You focus inside. What am I missing? You got to ask yourself. Maybe meditate on that. So the departure is where you go forth either of your own volition, or you're spurred to by, maybe you're inspired by somebody, you're called, or somebody's calling you to action, or there's action that needs to be taken. It's important that you take that action. because if you don't, you're just going to remain stagnant and mediocre, and the sleeper will not awaken. So in our first song, Spiritual Warrior, we want to introduce the hero that's inside all of us. The potential is there. So, you know, he's singing about wanting to be a hero, that potential's there. And so that's how we introduced the hero on the first song on the album. It's our singer Sean introduces it. We thought it'd be cool to have a male voice to introduce that hero. And we used Raven C on the album more as the role of the goddess who is helping our hero along the journey. So that was kind of the decision behind it. It wasn't because we didn't want a heroine singing. You know, it was we thought we'd go pretty traditional with this. And so yeah, so Spiritual Warrior, the first song on the Lore album, is the introduction of the hero. And if you listen to the lyrics, we hope it's inspiring and letting you know that there's potential inside of you. What are you going to do with it? Alright, for those of you who stuck around to the end of the video, I always like to play some music as a treat at the end of the video. So today, we'll play a little bit of Spiritual Warrior, and I would say this is probably our most Darkwave sounding song, where I really tried to go dark and gothic to kind of set the tone for the album. Trying to be as medieval as possible. So let's check it out.